can get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Quick step and go. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are in the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike.
Made another dynasty.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field in this defense.
Yeah.
He'll start the return inside his spot.
Yeah, I made another one. What are you doing?
To be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Smith. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives
Just got done streaming like an hour ago trying to go to sleep.
Defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. You know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Yeah, I got time to play this game. I tried to play the other dynasty, but still waiting on a couple people.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they
Yeah,
won
they're
the
all
last
red.
time
They
out,
stopped
and
us
they are putting
ready.
the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
This one's complete.
This slot receiver gives defense.
There was no progressive getting hurt.
Got to double him
Looks like
virtually
it
on
finished my
every
season
pass
pass.
play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Smith. Pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first, couldn't pull it off.
Nice job defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who he was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Look at some water. Let's get some water. What are you doing?
First time out of the half. He might want another play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Smith. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Smith. The pitch. Lots of running room. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it, first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was
doing the Dynasty on Tuesday with the real team this year.
The way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
Is Dynasty on 2K this year?
We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead.
Did you give her a seat?
Let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
The Bears at?
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
It ain't called Dynasty, but yeah.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Saying.
What?
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Especially when you start to get closer to the end zone, you trip.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Now that's fun.
Offensive players, when they got the
It's
ball,
second quarter, I ain't scored
plays,
yet.
right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
At
They'll
home.
snap the ball. First play of the drive coming.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
And he will get home, and the quarterback.
He ran right past it.
And Those outside
I
linebackers
know. I'm over
nowadays
shaking my
are so
head.
fast. They gotta come around.
The same with my onside kick. I know how to do the onside kick, but nobody's
Versatile.
picking
That's
it
why they're
up.
getting
I
drafted
ran
so
over it 4
high in the
times
NFL
yesterday in the
and
game.
getting paid all that.
They won't pick it up. They
The
have no
Golden
hands
Gophers
to me.
have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Our defense is unstoppable. Period.
And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in 3rd and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on 3rd and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. But they blitz gets home. Nice job on the defense being aggressive on 3rd and long.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Now the toss. He's loose. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It is virtually impossible to stop.
Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Smith. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. They touch it every time, but they don't usually pick it up.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. has to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Smith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, we know this guy
Another
is
Heisman
special,
Trophy
and
winner.
because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work.
Move them to the slot.
Yes, sir.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard
I had 2 seconds left, and they still giving me a penalty. Fucking stupid.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The short hands, it's Smith. Turning on the Jets. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. He gets the pick.
I had to throw it.
I
forgot I put him on the other side.
Wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
What?
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick
No.
up that first down.
I told you yesterday after you were done not to. Ask your mom. Ask your mom.
That opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Give to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Through the air, it's Lindsey. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year
bye.
long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the...
You need to start putting hashtags when you go live foot like college football so you can get people I like watching college football.
Great idea. I will.
Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over James Madison. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. That's caught. It's Smith. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Motion from the wideout.
They bumped him.
Picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much
Yeah, I saw that.
room to
And they were
return
coming
it.
to me. I had no pistol. Still trying to leave him.
Offense in business at
But we got a
the
nice little
27.
pick there.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fakes to grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't...
Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps
Hit the wrong button.
And when you run an offense, when you're going to pitch the
Oh
ball,
my God.
there's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it, so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, creating a big turnover for this team.
He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense in press coverage. Now the play fake. He lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Direct snap. It's Smith. He'll toss it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. And that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion. Now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Might be changing the route. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Smith. Wide open spaces. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's good. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Too much power.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position,
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready.
You hold it at just right.
And there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains. Keep
I just held it too long. I held it too long.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
If hold it will bounce back to the right spot.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Like what I was saying.
Defense uses a timeout quickly,
okay.
trying to get that ball back and preserve time.
It shows when they do it.
And the
L1
in a good
and
spot here with second
all the way
and
to the
short.
left and then 3/4. And it's pretty spot on.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Across the 45. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
One more play to pad the stats. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right.
I'm trying to get maybe Sam to get up and do his game. Of course, still sleeping. The old lady says you tried.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You got 4 PPL in here.
What's up, everybody? Ohio State's don't be the truth. We need to work on our quarterback, our cornerback. Besides for that, we should be pretty good. Justin scored 100 points. He got 7 onside kicks. 7 onside kicks. That's the only reason why he scored 100 points. Try to bust up the fight now. I am not.
Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. And the Buckeyes will put total weather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Arkin. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Clement. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will have its first... of the game. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top...
Picked off! A turnover in their own end! Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they got it in the red zone at the 16.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
She was open off the line.
He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
Yeah, I like to let him go past the middle, past the center, so I can lead him up forward, so it's more yard for catch, because he got bumped in the middle. That was a bad decision by me. I could have gave it to the tight end.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Crazy.
It always seems like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
If that was a good catch, he got like 50 yards.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we
horrible.
open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple squads that believe they can win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer
just too much heat
all
that
out.
time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Fighting Illini facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clement. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't know if anybody saw this happen. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end with their pass rush, making life really hard on them. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. Oh, out of space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone, and is picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back
He was
end.
making it happen for his rival again.
It's his
That
second of the season. This
Crazy.
guy, unbelievable job.
I guess they're not playing smart.
Breaking on the quarterback and going and getting that.
Speaking
They
He's
are
so smart. I
deep
get the
in their
face
own
of that.
territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Got it behind the line. It's Arkin. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Got it set up on the outside. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. To the air, it's Altmaier. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown to Illini. A great catch and run for 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great job by the back on the option.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. Bringing it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably...
There he goes! They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He'll pitch it. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've find him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the score! And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Forward and finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's ball. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run the quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They get the left on the clock. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Oh, and he hit it off the left upright. No good. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Finds his tight end. Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the second oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks for watching, guys. Off to go play poker. We'll be streaming live.